Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, May 13, 2022. Today your willpower could be a bit weak. You could find yourself doing things that you'll later regret if you're not careful. You could be trying to lose weight right now. That chocolate cake could be calling to you from the grocery store shelf. Do your best to resist temptations of all kinds today. But if you do give in, don't punish yourself too much. Some days it's hard to ignore those seductive voices. Try to get in touch with a friend that you haven't heard from in a while. Someone is anxiously waiting to hear from you. Surprise this person with an unexpected expression of love. Take action and rely on your own inner map. Don't let the frivolous banter of others throw you off your course. Don't waste time, and keep an eye on your goals at all times. Other people play a key part in making this day go smoothly for you, but don't let them manipulate you either. You have had to deal with a lot of tension recently. Your main objective is to try to reorganize your relationships. Indeed, at work and in your private life, there has been a lot of tension you need to alleviate. If you are more user-friendly and if you share your feelings with your entourage, you will have an unexpected success. Travel plans might prove difficult at this time, whether you're planning a vacation in an exciting faraway place or just a short trip across town to visit grandma. Traffic, administrative mix-ups, or the weather may interfere with journeys of any kind. Don't cancel any plans, because you'll get where you're going eventually and enjoy yourself immensely. However, today is not a good day to make new plans or arrangements for future vacations. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities, they will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? You're not taking life so seriously today. In fact, you feel pretty great about it all. One way or another, you've found a way to make life conform to your expectations instead of the other way around. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by, instead voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed, be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. You'll be in an assertive, enterprising mood today. You might want to gain some funding for a project of your own, such as starting your own web-based business. Or you might come up with a marketing idea that could be hugely successful if used. Stand true to your original ideas, and make sure that you share them with others. If you come up against a closed door, knock on another or look for a window or other way in. Don't shy away from good clean competition. Even if this is something that usually makes you nervous or uneasy, the essence of this day's vibration can give you the confidence you need. Whether it's a job or romantic interest you're after, know that you have just as good a chance as anyone. Take pride in your abilities and allow the strength of this energy to take hold and move you in the right direction. You may just surprise yourself. Your life certainly seems to revolve around human contact. You're an outgoing, cheerful, engaging conversationalist who enjoys bringing people together. Oddly, though, lately you've been yearning to be alone. Today, do not ignore any urge you feel for circumspection. Even though it is an unusual need for you, it is still a valid one. On May 17, 2023, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, will return to Taurus to begin a new 12-year Jupiter cycle of expansion. But it is today that just over a year earlier that the preparations begin. It is Jupiter's return to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart today that begins the 12-month wind down of your current Jupiter cycle of expansion, something that began back in 2011 and is only now running its course. Jupiter returns during your birthday month, and while you are looking to the future, it is with the past, present and future starting to blur from today. Having the moon in your romantic sector during the heart of the working week should be a distraction, but even the professional gods are putting things on hold until tomorrow, when a positive few days across the income, work and career fronts will begin. Until then, even the sun is helping to support the spirit of romance, while in her early days in a nostalgic part of your chart Venus, the planet of love, will be using this to amplify a sense of romantic nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. There is a lot happening at once with today's transits. A strong pull between air and fire has its hand in moving things forward in a practical way and jumping into things courageously. Remember that everyone thinks they're right at this time. There is a conviction in the collective that can go either way. Pay close attention to the news you receive over the next few days, and don't give up on your dream. With plenty of raw and real conversations going on, you might come to a conclusion that you have needed to see and understand for many years. This sentiment is brought to you by the minor connection between the Sun in Libra and Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces, and by the North Node of Destiny. Emotions could be erratic, forcing us to see relationships from a different perspective and allowing us to be more selfish when it comes to partnerships. Never compromise your needs and desires for those of others. This could cause a complete change in direction for your internal compass. Above all else, we are aware of the fleeting nature of time, and seek to use our energy deliberately to make a lasting impact on the world. This is a good lunar period for practical work that benefits from a slow and steady approach. We should, however, be cautioned not to identify so closely with our professional aims that we lose sight of our overall happiness. Beware depressing and negative self-talk, or falling victim to the trap that your worth hinges on your productivity. In the morning, the moon forms an uplifting sextile with Jupiter in Pisces, indicating that we have big dreams and we know that a sensible approach will enable us to achieve them. Although we might equate success with wealth and influence under the Capricorn moon, the sextile to Jupiter offers a more compassionate lens, enabling us to recognize that real wealth lies in creating positive change in our communities which will endure into the future. By setting up efficient structures, we create platforms for powerful manifestation magic, paying good fortune forward and helping others see their dreams become realities. The desire to write down your thoughts on a subject you've been either thinking about or possibly even researching could come upon you today, even if you don't try to do any more with it than post it on an internet news group. If you've been thinking about trying your hand at a magazine article on this or any subject, this is the time to get started. Your mind is sharp and your self-expression free-flowing.